The war that changed everything. When Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, many thought the country would fall within days. After all, Ukraine was outnumbered, outgunned, and surrounded by one of the world's largest militaries. But something happened, something unexpected. Ukraine didn't collapse, it adapted, it fought back, and it rewrote the playbook of modern warfare. Faced with existential threat, Ukraine sparked a military innovation revolution, one that now shapes battlefields far beyond Eastern Europe. And it all started in the trenches, garages, and basements of a country that refused to die. Chapter 1. From hobby drones to high-tech killers. Before the war, drones were mostly tools of the world's largest militaries. Expensive, complex systems like the American MQ-9 Reaper, used by NATO, or the unarmed DJI Mavic, a commercial quadcopter used for photography and mapping. Ukraine looked at those drones and asked one question: what if we made 10,000 of them? What if we turned them into weapons? Instead of relying solely on foreign defense contractors, Ukraine built a new kind of war machine, a decentralized bottom-up production line of battlefield technology. By 2024, Ukraine had manufactured 2.2 million FPV drones, 100,000 long-range drones, and that's just the beginning. With enough support, President Volodymyr Zelensky says Ukraine could hit 8 million drones by the end of 2025. This isn't just a number, it's a transformation of warfare itself. Chapter 2. Drone factories in basements and bedrooms. Much of this manufacturing doesn't happen in high-tech labs or industrial parks. It happens in apartments, warehouses, garages, secret workshops. Ordinary citizens, engineers, hobbyists, 3D printing enthusiasts have stepped up building drones from scratch using imported components and salvaged parts. Companies like Viri mass-produce the battlefield-tested Molfar FPV drone, now as common in Ukrainian skies as birds. Skyfall builds the fearsome vampire drone, dubbed Baba Yaga by Russian troops, a flying nightmare named after a Slavic witch. Even smaller operations are innovating fast, turning every corner of Ukraine into a node in a national war-tech network. And the battlefield is the lab. Chapter 3. The Pringles can bomb that stopped a Russian vehicle. Not all innovation happens in factories. Sometimes it happens in a trench. In early 2024, during the brutal battle for Avdiivka, Ukrainian soldier Vadim Adamov faced a problem. He had explosives but no casings. No way to finish assembling his drone-dropped bombs. So he looked at what he had, a nearly empty Pringles can. He finished the chips, packed the can with explosives, and mounted it to a DJI Mavic. With help from a nearby drone spotting team, drone, $3,000. Explosives, $100. Pringles can, $1.50. The value of the destroyed Russian vehicle? Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Ukraine is turning snack containers into precision weapons. Welcome to 21st century guerrilla warfare. Chapter 4. Reimagining the landmine. Even Soviet-era landmines are being reborn. Ukraine's military has taken the TM-62 anti-tank mine, originally designed to be buried, and turned it into an aerial bomb, dropped from massive multicopter drones like the Kazan and Vampire. These aren't consumer drones. They're flying workhorses, capable of carrying up to 33 to 44 pounds of explosives across several miles. The mines are fitted with tail fins made from plastic bottles and pipes, allowing them to fall nose first. Some are equipped with hand grenade fuses, others with more advanced drop mechanisms. The result? Ukraine now has DIY smart bombs, created from Soviet surplus, delivered from the sky. These mines can destroy bunkers, heavy armor, concrete emplacements, or act as area denial tools in Russian-controlled territory. Chapter 5. FPV kamikaze drones, precision on a budget. One of the most terrifying tools in Ukraine's arsenal is the FPV kamikaze drone. Modified racing drones, guided in real time using video goggles, crash into enemy targets, detonating on impact. They cost a few $100s, and they routinely destroy multi-million-dollar tanks like the Russian T-90. Operators watch through a camera feed, guiding the drone into open hatches, engine compartments, and even troop gatherings. These drones neutralize elite units, terrorize front lines, deliver psychological shock value. Thousands of these strikes have been recorded and shared online, turning warfare into a live-streamed spectacle that boosts Ukrainian morale and devastates Russian confidence. Chapter 6. Airburst death from above. Then there are the drone-deployed claymores. Ukrainian forces have rigged drones with airburst fuses, essentially turning them into flying shrapnel bombs. These drone-based claymores detonate mid-air, rain steel ball bearings in a focused cone, devastate enemy trenches and foxholes. In one viral video, a drone hovers over two unsuspecting Russian soldiers. The payload explodes, and they vanish in a cloud of metal. There's no safe cover, no warning, just death from above. Chapter 7. Dragon drones and thermite hellfire. One of the most feared innovations, thermite drones, nicknamed dragon drones. They drop or pour molten metal burning at over 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,200 degrees Celsius. Chapter 8. Ground-based kamikaze robots. Ukraine's ingenuity doesn't end in the sky. They've built remote-controlled unmanned ground vehicles, UGVs, essentially land-based kamikaze bots. The Ratel S, or Honey Badger, is the best known. Carries 77 pounds of explosives, travels up to 3.5 miles. Quiet, low profile, and built to sneak into trenches and bunkers. Controlled with the same FPV systems as aerial drones. These rolling bombs crawl under tanks, sneak into trenches, blow up bridges. They're so effective that Ukraine has tested 140 UGV designs, deployed 50, and approved 14 for active combat, and more are coming. Chapter 9. Naval drones that changed the war. Perhaps Ukraine's most dramatic success came at sea, with USVs, or uncrewed surface vessels. Naval drones like the Magura V5, V6P, and V7 have sunk Russian landing ships, blown apart speedboats, struck the Kerch Bridge multiple times, and even shot down Russian fighter jets. In 2025, sea drones equipped with AIM-9 missiles took out two Su-30 jets, marking the first time in history that a naval drone destroyed aircraft. These hits forced Russia to abandon Sevastopol, relocating its Black Sea fleet in a move as embarrassing as it was strategic. Russia was outmaneuvered, outclassed, and outdriven by boats without crews. Chapter 10. Conclusion. The Innovation War. What Ukraine has done is unprecedented. 3D printed weapons, thermite-toting drones, FPV assassins in the sky, landmine bombers, rolling kamikaze robots, naval drones that sink ships and shoot down jets. This isn't just resistance. It's a redefinition of what a military can be. Ukraine's greatest strength isn't its size or firepower. It's its creativity, its resilience, and its unmatched willingness to adapt. While Russia leans on old tanks and outdated doctrine, Ukraine is building the future of war. From the workbenches of patriots, the code of tinkerers, and the courage of those who refuse to quit. And if this innovation continues, one thing becomes clear. Ukraine isn't just fighting for survival, it's fighting to redefine victory.